Well, hello there everybody. Thank you for joining the Colour Passion channel once again. I'm Kim Gow from Colour Passion. This will be our final pour this year. Hopefully I'll get organised for early in the new year. It's just been a crazy busy time with everything that's been happening. But today I wanted to do a different kind of pour for me. We're going to use 3 flat colours. When I say flat, no shimmers in them, which is going to be our brand new Misty Lagoon. It's a gorgeous shade. Jackie has been wanting this for such a long time, so she's finally found it. So we're launching it. Should be on the website now. I might sneak and go and put it on in case it's not. Okay, then we're going to run with navy. So that's navy blue. It's not a colour I use very often, but it's actually a really good base colour. And our third is the Fluro Pink. It just adds pop to the piece. So we're going to use that today and see what happens. Now I have got one bit of a shimmer, which is our skinny cream. I'm not adding white today. It's just going to be this skinny cream, which has got some gorgeous luster in it. So we'll see what we can do with that. And then we'll see what happens whether I add any glitter, because you know me, I'm the glitter queen, got to have a little bit of sparkle, and I'm a bit nervous about all these flat colours, but I'm sure we'll find something. I'll have a little think about it anyway, as we go and as we pour, to see what we add to the piece to finish it off. So what else can I tell you? Oh, these 3 are going to be on promotion for the month of January. So look out on the site. If you get our newsletter, it'll be out on the 1st of January anyway. But look on the site because it's going to be a really good deal for these 3 colours. And you can use them, obviously, well, all sorts of different things. So, okay, let's go and have some fun and see what we can create with these 3 flat colours plus one special little skinny cream. Okay, let's go. Okay, I think finally we're filming. I thought I was filming and it turned out I wasn't. So I've mixed up 2 colours, sorry. I'm just going to retract. Okay, we've got Misty Lagoon, the beautiful new one. Jackie's absolute favourite that she took forever to discover, and she just loves it. So I want to share that with you today. That is on the website for order now. And we've got Fluro Pink, which is an incredible colour. There is another one, it's a pink luster, I think it's electric, yep, it's called, sorry, coming back, electric pink luster. So it is the Fluro Pink, but it's got a luster in it, and I think that would be gorgeous in this pour as well. But we're just going to do the flat colours, so there's no shimmers in any of these. Then we've got navy. So with this, always, it's been a while since I've used this one, so always give it a good stir, make sure that everything's good to go. Okay. It's different consistencies between different colours, and that's nothing to do with us, that's to do with the way the ingredients are made. And then we obviously add ours if it's a mixed colour. The navy's a lovely colour. I haven't used it on its own for so long, but it's just a good colour. Okay, so now here's a good reason why you should always stir. This is the skinny cream, and the product we've made it in to make it amazing, it separates and it sits on the top. So it's really important to stir. It's only got a little bit in this particular jar. It's not the full serve, but that doesn't matter. So you can see there, if I didn't stir it, then it wouldn't result perhaps in the the best results. It wouldn't give us the results we're looking for, is what I'm trying to say. All right, I'm just popping around there under that lip there. Such a gorgeous colour, it truly is. I love this one. Okay, so we're just going to pop that into our little cup there and put it to one side. Okay, here we go. I've kept a little bit of resin to one side just in case I wanted to, oops, goodness me, add it to something else. Now what I've done with the board is I have put the tape around it to create like a dam effect, and with the dam effect That means it won't run over the edge until I'm ready for it to run over the edge. And the reason is because I want the top to sort of set up a little bit, and so that when we do our pour and lacing and everything, it's not going to flood over the edge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep an eye on the temperature, and I'm going to pop back when it's around 30 degrees. Okay, well that was sooner than what I thought, because it's already 32 degrees, but it is quite warm here today, so that probably would be the reason. All right, let's get pouring. Okay, so the paper cups, it's easy, you just put them into a point and then pour over. Okay, no particular design, I just pour and whatever happens happens, because if you've been doing resin as long as I have, you understand that with resin it's got a mind of its own anyway. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to use the navy. I actually think I might use a bit more navy, because I can, and I've got this extra bit of resin here, and I think I do want more navy, so I'm just going to put that into there and top some into here. And I'll give it a good mix, and then we'll pour that over. And the reason I'm using more navy is because it's darker, and I want the skinny cream to show up for you a bit better than it probably would have done if I didn't have, you know, as much navy. Okay, there we go. Okay, pop the lid on that one, and we'll move on to the next, which is the gorgeous pink. Fluro Pink, and I probably don't want as much because I'm really just wanting to use this more as a highlight. So actually what I might do is, see, always when you're on the move you can do things. What I want to do is I just want to hit it with the heat gun, just to sort of start that process, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to tilt it so that it's sort of covering the board fairly well, and then what I'm going to do is come back with the Fluro Pink, and then I'll just pop that into some spots. I'm not going to cover it all, I just want to just sort of move it so it's properly covering just a little bit more than what it was. And we'll go from there. Okay, so now here we go. We'll go in the middle here. We can go actually across to there, that's fine. A little bit here. We can have a little bit sort of on the outside here. I mean, we may lose some of this anyway. It's so pretty. Pretty and pink, as they say. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Love it, love it, love it. A little bit more over here, not hurt. Lovely. All right. Good. I think we've got probably enough here, really. I'm just trying to use it up, but I mean, there's plenty on the board. I used about, let me see, about 475 mils for this one, for this board now. Oops. Right, we have pretty much covered the board, we might as well. Now we have covered it. Beautiful. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put some of this stunning skinny cream over it. And I wanted it more over the darker colour, so we'll see how it goes. Okay. More over here. We'll see how that comes. All right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to come over with the heat gun. And see what kind of magic we can create. Look at that lacing, it's incredible. I think I actually discovered something when I was mixing this new creation. Just going to turn this down a bit so it's not too blowing everywhere. So that you can get this incredible lacing with this colour. And over a dark colour, of course, you're just going to see it a bit better, but it'll go over any colour, of course. But I just love it. It's so exciting when I see it. I never get tired of it. All the years I've been pouring resin, I just love seeing things just evolve and create and just doing what resin does, I guess. It's just doing its own little thing. Obviously we're going to lose some of this anyway over the edge, but that's okay. That pink is so super. I might just pop a bit down the middle of that and just sort of see, because I haven't tried it yet, so you know, if you don't give it a go, you're never going to know. So here we are. I'm just going to just hit it gently and just see if it has some lacing over the top of that. Don't know. Oh yeah, pink there. Again, it's one of those things you sort of have to thin it out, and basically when we take the tapes off, then it's going to run over the side anyway and things are going to thin out, but meanwhile, we're just very pretty actually where you put the navy over the top of the pink, and that seems to create some really nice happenings as well. Just to make something a little bit interesting here. Sort of gives it like a beautiful deep violet. How stunning. Pushing it this way a bit. See what it does. Quite nice with like a bloom almost, isn't it? Like a flower. Alright, I think I'm going to leave it at that and we'll just let it sit, I think maybe for about 20 minutes. Then I'm going to come back and I'll take the edges off and we'll see what it does. Okay everybody, here we are back. I've left it, I don't know, maybe about 15 minutes I suppose. It's quite warm here today. So I'm just going to remove the tape, always pulling from away from the work, because otherwise you get a strand of colour coming across the top and it'll look like a fine grain of hair right through your work. We don't want that. Stuck to my gloves. Okay. So now it's still going to drizzle over. I'm just going to run around with my fingers, and it's still quite liquid actually. I could have even, you know, left it go a bit longer, but that's okay. I know that I'm going to lose over the side, but if I had left it longer, then obviously I would have minimized that. But anyway, it's very pretty. The colors are gorgeous. So I think I'm just going to leave it there for the moment, and if I decide to do anything else, I'll come back and switch on the camera and let you know. Otherwise, I shall see you for the reveal tomorrow. Okay everybody, here we are back. I've left it, I don't know, maybe about 15 minutes, I suppose. It's quite warm here today. So I'm just going to remove the tape, always pulling from away from the work, because otherwise you could get a strand of colour coming across the top and it'll look like a fine grain of hair right through your work. We don't want that. Stuck to my lips. Okay. So now it's still going to drizzle over. I'm just going to run around with my fingers, and it's still quite liquid actually. I could have even, left it go a bit longer, but that's okay. I know that I'm going to lose over the side, but if I had have left it longer, then obviously I would have minimised that. But anyway, it's very pretty. The colours are gorgeous. So I think I'm just going to leave it there for the moment, and if I decide to do anything else, I'll come back and switch on the camera and let you know. Otherwise, I shall see you for the reveal tomorrow. Okay everybody, here we are back. I've left it, I don't know, maybe about 15 minutes, I suppose. It's quite warm here today. So I'm just going to remove the tape, always pulling from away from the work, because otherwise you could get a strand of colour coming across the top and it'll look like a fine grain of hair right through your work. We don't want that. Stuck to my lips. Okay. So now it's still going to drizzle over. I'm just going to run around with my fingers, and it's still quite liquid actually. I could have even, left it go a bit longer, but that's okay. I know that I'm going to lose over the side, but if I had have left it longer, then obviously I would have minimised that. But anyway, it's very pretty. The colours are gorgeous. So I think I'm just going to leave it there for the moment, and if I decide to do anything else, I'll come back and switch on the camera and let you know. Otherwise, I shall see you for the reveal tomorrow. Okay, I'm back. I've just put a little swizzle of the skinny cream. I just wanted to add it to it. It's starting to get the gel state now. That's okay. I just wanted to add just a little bit more in, just to see what would happen, because I haven't experimented with it this late in the piece. But I just thought, you can probably whip off maybe a piece of ribbon, something like that. I mean, it's already quite busy, so maybe I don't need to fiddle with it anymore. But I just wanted to try that and see. And actually what I am thinking about is our maybe acrylic ice, which I love, and it can really enhance a piece of work. I've got quite good balance through here with the pink. I'm quite happy with that, just a little bit there and there. I think we've got sort of quite a good balance there with all of that. I'm just thinking about what else I can do, but it's probably more the fact I'm so used to a bit of sparkle, and there's no sparkle on here. That's probably more it. But I could put these sort of through. That could be another thing to do, and kind of have a bit like a geocore almost. But I won't do that. What I have got is the Colour Passion FuchsiaFire colour shift. So you know what? I can't help myself. I'm going to put some of this on it. Just a bit, because it's got that gorgeous magenta colour in it. As you can see, I'm not loading it up, I'm just putting a little bit on, just so that when it hits the light, it's just going to have a gorgeous bit of sparkle. I'm hopeless, I know, I just love my sparkle. I'm going to put it on the outside, just sort of across the middle here. Basically, I suppose, where I've got the pink, the hot pink, that Fluro Pink. Okay. I do love this colour shift, because you'll see in the light tomorrow when we do the reveal, just the different way it shimmers and shines when the light hits it from different directions. So it might look red one way and a bit more magenta in another way. Okay, that's probably enough. Couldn't help myself, could I? If you know me, you'll just know that that's what I'm like. I love it. Love a bit of glitter. All right, that'll do. No more. Okay, everybody, let's see how this has turned out tomorrow for the reveal. Now, back again, I almost forgot. I always finish a piece with the Fusion Relax. What this does is it removes any bubbles on the surface. So it's just a case of just misting it across and it will be like glass. That's it. It's just the most stunning product and everybody's just raving about it. So if you haven't tried some, get it into your hot little hands for your paws because it is amazing. That's just beautiful now. Not a bubble to be seen. I'm looking at all different angles. Now it's lovely. Okay guys, see you tomorrow. Well, hello there everybody. Here we are for our reveal from our pour from yesterday. Okay, we've got our luscious hot pink. We've got the gorgeous new Misty Lagoon. We've got navy and here, and it's the most delightful shimmer through here. That is with the skinny cream. That is beautiful. I don't know if you can see the shimmer in the sun. Just gorgeous. And I'm really glad that I put the little bit of sparkle through the pink area, the Fluro Pink. I think that just makes it. It really does. It's just really, really pretty. So with the colour, we've got, as I said, hot pink, got navy, and we've got our beautiful new Misty Lagoon, and we have the skinny cream, which has just done some beautiful little things there. Quite happy with that actually. Very, very pretty. I could have probably left it even on longer because I think quite a bit did roll off. I mean, I've got a bit of the gorgeous skinny cream there, but I'm delighted with how it's gone here and here. Beautiful. It really is very pretty. Okay, and the good news is we have got a promotion coming up for the month of January 2026, a trio of these three colours, and it is at a bargain price. So be sure to log on to the website, that is www.colourpassion.net.au, and look for the trio. It's just beautiful, and it's going to be at a, as I said, a super duper price. So there we go. Alrighty, well that just about winds us up for this year. I'll probably do one very early in the new year, but there's just so much happening at the moment. It's just really difficult to get the time to get everything done. Like everybody's trying to get everything done so no one can get anything done. Crazy how that works, isn't it? Anyway, hopefully you'll be getting a copy of our newsletter, which is due out on the 1st of January with some wonderful news, new products coming and the promotions. It'll be an exciting year in 2026. So I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for your support throughout 2025. Really enjoyed being with you. I've had a bit of a topsy-turvy year with health, but anyway, it's all good now and we're looking forward to a wonderful year ahead. So remember, if you don't give it a go, you'll never know. So please try some different things and pop it onto our Facebook group, which is Resin Art Worldwide. The Art of Resin Worldwide, I think. Sorry. Anyway, okay, we'll leave it at that for now. As I said, have a wonderful Christmas and fantastic New Year, and we'll be seeing you in the new year with lots of surprises ahead. Love to you all. Thank you for your support. Bye for now.